Hello, 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 Dragon Blogger family. Welcome to the Monday night stream. Ton of products that we're going to be showcasing today for you guys. Let me just get a vocal check. Can you guys hear me okay? Is the fan too loud in the background? Just let me know if everything is coming through crystal clear to you guys, and we will go from there. All right, awesome. Sweet. Yeah, guys, how's everybody doing? How's everybody's weekend? We didn't really have too big of a weekend, just cleaned, and we had our first ultrasound appointment today for the baby. It was pretty cool to see its little heartbeat. I didn't know that when they're in the, like, developing, that their heartbeat is super, super fast. So I was looking at it, and I was like, wow, that is really fast. And the doctor was like, yeah, that's normal. So, yeah, it was pretty cool to see that, though. But alright guys, we're going to go ahead and jump into today's products, and we're going to start out with one of my favorite products that I have ever received. How do you cough on... How do you choke on air? Sorry, one of my favorite products that I've ever received. This is the Weddi 13 quart air fryer. This is a product that I do have on hand, but it's a little bit easier to show you guys with the video. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to our videos tab and get that video pulled up for you guys. I'm not going to do the countdown this time. Last time my countdowns were absolutely terrible, but other than that, while I'm getting this loaded up, how's everybody doing today? How was everybody's weekend? What did you guys do this weekend? Let me know in chat right now if you're here, or else. Really, or else nothing, but it'd be pretty cool to hear what you guys did. Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. Today we're going to be taking a look at this 13 quart Weddi air fryer toaster oven combo. This thing is an absolute beast, running at 1700 watts with a 13 quart capacity. Yeah, really, or else nothing. It would just be cool to hear what you guys did. This thing has so many awesome features that even my cat loves this thing. But we're not going to be talking about my cat. Let's talk about the air fryer. Opening up this front panel here, you can see that you have a ton of space on the inside to air fry whatever it is that you want. You have your cooking tray here, and then if we continue on, you're also going to have your grease trap here. So that's pretty cool that they included two separate trays for two different uses. And you can see here that this thing actually doubles as a rotisserie. We're not going to be using the rotisserie feature just because I don't have anything on hand to cook on a rotisserie system. Alright, so taking a look at the front panel here, right now this machine Yep, that's what I asked. What did you do this weekend?
All you simply have to do is just hit that little X that's flashing, and this will pop up right away. So, if we go ahead and hit that, that's going to activate it, and there are a ton of options.
I still absolutely love the design for this, like the interface. I like that it's like almost like a touchscreen, but not exactly. I know it is pressure sensitive, but it's a super easy to use with tons of features built into that that little touchscreen design they have here.
Awesome features such as all these presets. There's pizza, there's defrost, there's French fries, chicken, a whole bunch of things. So let's go ahead and switch this on.
So they are one-touch cook settings. Yes, they are. Sorry, I had to think for a second, but yeah, they are. Now you can adjust them after you, you know, it'll do a preset basically, but you can adjust them up or down in temperature or time cook.
On. This is how you set the temperature. So you can simply set that to 375 if that's what you want. You'll click it again, and now you are setting the timer. We're going to go ahead and set that for 10 minutes because we're going to be cooking some tater tots today, and we're going to go ahead and start it. And as you can see, this machine is starting up. Now there is a light feature here in the front inside of the cooking chamber, which is absolutely awesome that they have this big view glass, and also you can turn on and off the light if that's what you want. So pretty cool that they did that. And like I said, we're going to be cooking some tater tots today, so let's go ahead and get...
Well, Tina, I wish you Godspeed in dealing with three kids under 6. Cindy, that's pretty cool. Yeah, cat food is extremely high. We have a cat now, so I've definitely been figuring that out.
These on the tray. We'll just dump out a few right here. We're not going to be cooking too many. I don't need that many tater tots in my life. And we'll go ahead
Evans,
and
welcome,
distribute them
man.
evenly. Push them in, and we'll start the machine up. And as you can see here, they're cooking right away. Like I said, we're doing 375 for 10 minutes, so I'll be back to check up on these tater tots in 10 minutes. Alrighty guys, so these are done, and as you can see when I open...
I still love how smooth the light transition is. Just the fact that it has a light, and like you can like that's such a ridiculously like good shot for tater tots cooking, like for no reason.
Alrighty guys, so these are done, and as you can see when I open that tray, the light automatically comes on, which is a cool little feature that they added in. And these are cooked to perfection, so let's go ahead and get them on the plate. We have a man down that fell back into the cooking chamber, and these are golden and crispy, so it works super well. Alright guys, this was just a quick video of the Weddi 13.
I'm just really good at cooking tater tots, guys. I don't know what you want me to tell you guys. I'm just the best.
Quart 1700 watt air fryer. This thing is an absolute machine with a ton of awesome features. If you guys have been looking to get yourself a new air fryer that has a rotisserie feature or tons of other features, I recommend this one, and I'll see you guys on the next video.
Alright guys, so that was the Weddi 13 quart air fryer. Super awesome air fryer. I'm sure everyone under the sun at some point has heard of an air fryer. If you haven't and you're looking to get an air fryer, or even if you've heard of air fryers and you just don't have one yet, I definitely recommend this one from Wetty. And it does have a built-in rotisserie, which is absolutely awesome. So if you're looking, reheating pizza in an air fryer is actually a really good way to do it. So much better. You don't get it all like I don't want to say like soggy, but it kind of is soggy when you, it's not mushy. Like it keeps the pizza's form. But if you're looking for a new air fryer, I definitely recommend that one from Weddi. They make awesome products. And for now, we're going to go ahead and switch over to the next product in today's stream. This product, just kind of a little preface to this product. This product will absolutely expose you. This is the Vaunt Smart Scale. So this scale, as you guys can see, it looks pretty much which potato? Let me see. The potato in the background. I did not do the potato game today, guys. That is our last potato, and it's been sitting out. So no potato game today. But anyways, going back to the Vaunt scale. This does operate pretty much like a normal scale, except this also has smart features built into it. So Vaunt makes really cool products. All of their stuff is compatible inside of one app. As you guys can see here, it's been on the floor and stepping on it, and my dogs lick it for some reason. I don't really know why. But it actually gives you a ton of different estimated measures, and I do say estimated because it can't give you the exact measurements on the demographic, or not demographics, but the data it gives you. And it does so by reading through these little, I don't really know what they are, electrodes kind of, but it reads like your heartbeat, and it just gives you a general estimation of your health. So I'll go ahead and do a little test for you guys. But before I do that, I will pull up the app and kind of show you guys everything it shows inside of the app. And I need to connect Bluetooth real quick, because my Bluetooth is off on my phone for some reason. And then all you have to do is basically just click your TED scale inside of your app. And then once you do that, all you have to do is put it down on the ground. It does not work on carpet. It does need to be on a flat level surface, so I have glass back here. So I will set that down. And then when I step on it, it's actually currently measuring everything right now. So you have to stay on it for a little bit, and it's giving you a rough weight. And this is extremely precise when it comes to the weight, but you have to stay on it a little bit longer so it can measure some of those other things that you see in the app. And then once it's done, you are actually able to basically pull back up the app, or it'll give you kind of like a little signal on the app telling you everything. So as you guys can see here, we have a bunch of data. So in the data, you're going to have protein levels, so I'm green on that, body fat percentage, skeletal muscle percentage, visceral fat, body water, muscle mass, bone mass, BMR, and metabolic age, which is kind of cool. It's kind of telling you, like, based on other people in your age group, how far ahead you are of them. So if you're older, that's obviously worse because your metabolism and stuff like that slows down. And it also shows you a trend right here with weight. So excuse me, the weather's changing and I'm like congested from all of the like pollen. But anyways, so it shows you a little trend right here. So 230 pounds, and it looks like I've gained 2 pounds in the past week. And you can actually go through and kind of see all of your trend demographics here when it comes to weight, BMR, metabolic age, your subcutaneous fat. So this has a ton of data. Now, it doesn't really work on sympathy weight from the pregnancy. Yeah, we'll call it that. I'm getting a gym membership tomorrow, actually. I weighed myself today, and I was like, okay, hold on. I told my wife, I was like, do you understand how much I weigh now means I weigh 50 pounds more than I did when I met you 4 years ago? That's a no-go. So I'm getting a gym membership tomorrow. I'm going to get a Bowflex. All right. If anyone can quote that. All right. I'm going to get a Bowflex. This is a real wake-up for me. Somebody quote that. But yeah, so a ton of different stuff right here inside of the app. Now, obviously, this isn't going to be super, super precise, but this is going to give you a rough estimation as to where you're at on your fitness journey, on your health levels, on a bunch of different levels right inside of this app. So if you guys have been looking for a new scale, first of all, right now at $22, I mean, it's a great deal. First of all, it's very accurate on your regular weight. I weighed today when I went with my wife to her appointment. What's up, Far Out Dude? Yeah, so I weighed myself, and then I checked it when I got home, and this was exactly like the ones that they had at the hospital. So super precise, very good price on it right now at $22.09. Looks like it's a few dollars off, and you have this app that will tell you everything you need to know about muscle mass and all that. I mean, you really can't go wrong with this scale. So definitely check out this smart scale from Vaunt Home. And we are going to be switching over to the Astro Ai Car Vacuum. And if you guys can just give me 1 second, somebody is knocking at my door, and my wife is not home. I will pause it. I will be right back. So 1 second, guys, and I'm sorry about this. Oh, never mind, actually. My wife is home. And she already got the door. But we're switching over. I do have a be right back screen. Sorry, but yeah, I have the be right back screen. I don't know why I didn't do that. But I did, yeah, so I didn't have to answer the door. But we are going to be switching over to the next product, and we're going to be talking about this Astro Ai Car Vacuum. You guys can still see all of the sugar that is or was built up inside of here from when I actually did the video on this. But yeah, so this is the Astro Ai Car Vacuum. I've worked with Astro Ai on 2 products now, this and their car jump starter, which I've actually already tested, and it will be featured here today, which is super awesome. They make really quality products for a fraction of the price of other big name brands. But this one does operate off of the 12-volt plug inside of your car. Now, obviously, I have resources in my home right now that I'm able to use to do this, such as the Ecoflow River Pro. So I'll give you a little bit of a tour of this first. So it does have a super, super long cable, as you guys can see right here. I haven't actually even unwound it, so I'm going to go ahead and do that for the first time. But I imagine they did this so you're able to reach far back from your power source. So if you have like an SUV or something like that, you guys can see right here. I mean, it's a super long cable. It's probably got to be a 25-foot long cable, I imagine. I mean, it's kind of ridiculously long. Hi, Diane. How's it going? So we're going to go ahead and get this plugged into my little power source that I have right over here. 1 second. All right, so that is plugged in. We'll turn on the Ecoflow. So it is plugged in. And the Ecoflow is dead. Okay, well, I have others. But for now, I'll just give you a tour. So on the top right here, you're going to have your on and off switch, and then you're also going to have this little button right here. And what this does is it kind of activates like a turbo mode in a way. So basically, like, it has normal suction power. Whenever you activate this, it will kind of ramp it up to get like harder substances out of the carpet or dirt or sand or anything like that. As you guys can see here, it has a handle. On the stream, it looks a little bit orange, especially when I hold it like this, but it's actually this really rich, vibrant red, and it has the red accents all the way around. Now, cleaning this out, the only thing I would say is a downside to this, and it's not even really that big of a deal, because I don't imagine people are going to have like 3 pounds of dirt inside of charge the Ecoflow with an Ecoflow. I don't even know if you could do that. That's actually a really interesting. I mean, it's like charging a it's like charging a portable power station with a portable power station. But whenever this gets full, all you have to do is basically just push this in, and this whole thing will just kind of fall right out, and there's still sugar remnants in there. And the cool thing is these filters right here, they actually send a ton of extra filters with this. So you get this one and 2 extras. And as you guys can see on the inside, we have all of that caked up sugar. I need to run this under some water. And then you have your little flap right here that opens up when you're actually vacuuming. Now, changing the filter was super easy on this. All you have to do is just orient it right, and then you just basically push it down until you really can't push anymore. And then you basically just click it on, and you're ready to go. And it does kind of have this kind of like this translucent design around the side of it, so you can kind of see how full it is, which is pretty nice. Let me grab another Ecoflow that is charged. Kick me out because I got the oops message. Yeah, 1 second. I've just got Ecoflows on hand, so we're going to be using my Ecoflow River. Switch over to that one. I don't really have anything I can like showcase for you guys to vacuum up, but I'll just turn it on so you guys can see what it sounds like when it's turned on. It's pretty loud. I mean, it's a powerful little machine. Okay, guys. And of course, we're running into all of my dead Ecoflows. So I have one for sure that I know is not dead. And of course, it's the heaviest one and the furthest one away. 1 second. Alrighty, I'm back. Had to break out the big boy. I wouldn't even know how to drain the power on this one. Honestly, I wouldn't. So let's go ahead and get this plugged in. Alright, so we got that plugged in. Turn on power to that. And now we have power finally, guys. I'm sorry about all of that. So as you guys can see here, you kind of have this like blue LED, which it honestly is really bright. So if you guys are vacuuming at night, or you're in a darker corner of your car or something like that for whatever reason, it definitely does have a ton of power. And then we can turn it on here. Oh, hold on. Okay, apparently for some reason, this is overloading the Ecoflow Delta. So I can't actually showcase this to you guys. It does work really, really well. Maybe I should have showed you the video for this so you guys could kind of see what it was like and how well it works. It does work super, super well. It's very strong. I wish I could showcase it to you guys and kind of show you how well it works, which I can't right now because my Ecoflow River or Delta told me this overloaded it. So a little bit weird there. But yeah, if you guys wanted a new vacuum right now, this one is about $5 off. Super easy, super portable. It does come with the carrying case and extra filters. So if you guys are looking for a new car vacuum, just to keep your car tidied up, I highly recommend this one. Alrighty, let's go ahead and switch over to the next product. And for this product, we're going to switch over to the Potec Jump Starter Source. This thing is a beast. So let's go ahead and switch over to my product cam for this one. And if I could just get a little bit of a vocal check from you guys just to make sure that you guys can hear me okay. Awesome. Thank you, Cyrus. I appreciate that. So we are going to be taking a look at this absolute unit of a machine. This is like the best thing you could have inside of your car. So this is basically a jump starter. It has a light on the front of it. It has a built-in air compressor. It has it just has a ton of features built into it, and it is super well made. So as you guys can see here, you have this really rugged design. It's all this very, very hard plastic all the way throughout. So definitely super strong there. You have your little PSI indicator right here for the jump starter. Yeah, a ton of different stuff built in. As you guys can see here, this is where you grab your actual connector points for your jump starting, and it is super, super, super strong. This also is going to double as a or not a wireless charger, but a portable charger, because you do have a 2.4 amp USB charger right on here. And then yeah, so we're definitely going to test this out. So to turn on the compressor side, it is going to be this switch right here. So I'll turn this on for a quick second. It is loud because it is a compressor, but works super well. So let's go ahead and turn that on. So as you guys can see there, full-blown internal compressor right there. That's absolutely crazy to me that you get a compressor, a 900 amp battery, up to 150 PSI, by the way, on this thing. So taking a look at the top here, you're going to have your light feature, which is going to give you that super, super, super bright light. It's definitely not as bright as some of the lights that James has tested, but you do have that bright right here, or light right here, sorry. And then you're going to have a battery test right here. So you can hold that, and as you can see, it gives you a little indicator of how much battery you have left on this. I wish there was a way I could like just switch over to my phone so I could go out and like deflate a tire or something like that, so I could actually test this live for you guys. Taking a look at the side over here, you're going to have a ton of different accessories right here, so you can charge this with your normal car charger, like your 12 volts. So this whole thing can be charged while you're driving down the road on the way to your destination, wherever you're going on vacation or anything like that. So you can push all of those back in here. This doesn't only double as a compressor for tires. You can also air up like bike tires with it, basketballs, footballs, stuff like that. So super cool that they're able to send all of that in one package to you. We'll go ahead and take these out real quick. And then taking a look at the back, there's just some warning labels here on the back. And then over here, you're also going to have the area where you can charge. And then you're going to have your little, let me kind of tell you, and then you have your cable to actually air up your tires. This feels super well made. I know this is only, right now, it's $89.99, but having something like this in your car can potentially save you thousands of dollars. And as you guys can see here, this actually is a pretty long cable. You get a ton of cable in this, and it's cool that it's all included and you don't have to basically hook it up after. And we're going to switch back over to this camera. And it does actually have a pretty good weight to it. And I know this doesn't really make sense, but maybe some of you guys will agree with me. But when something feels heavy, especially when it's a smaller form size, for some reason to me, that has always felt... no lights are as bright as the ones James have tested. That's honestly the truth. It just feels, when something feels heavy, to me it normally means it's really well built, and this one definitely is really well built. So having something like this in your car, like I said, could potentially save you thousands. Can it fill up a tire, jack it up? Does it give you PSI? It does give you PSI right here. Sorry, I was looking at the screen, so I was backwards. It does give you, it cannot jack up your car for you. That would be pretty cool. Maybe that's something they'll do in the future. But super long cable built in right here. 32 PSI. So this goes up to 150 PSI. So you would definitely be covered. Super big battery life on this. I mean, like I've been trying to say to you guys, but I keep getting distracted. Having something like this could definitely save you thousands, you know, in tows, repairs. I mean, there's so many situations where having something like this can get you out of a pickle really quick. If your tire goes flat, you need to flag someone down, you have the light to do that. If you need to jump somebody else's car or your own car, you have that built in. You need to charge your phone to make a call, you can do that. I mean, having something like this in your car is almost essential. So if you guys have been looking to get something like this, I highly recommend this one from Potec. Super well made, super good quality, and yeah, I highly recommend it. All right, guys, so we are going to go ahead and switch over to the next product in today's stream. And for this, I'm going to switch over to my product cam. This is the Ccei desk power strip with 18-watt fast charging. So let's go ahead and switch over to my product cam, and we'll see you guys back over there in a second. All right, so all I have to do, so basically the way I was going to do this video ultimately is, so say you have a desk, and this is a very specific situation, but you need power sources. I mean, it's really not even that specific of a situation, but you need a power source on your desk for plugins, for whatever it is. So you guys can't see it right now, but right back that way, I actually have this plugged in. So the way this mounts, actually, I'm going to go ahead and get it unmounted for you guys. 1 second so I can do this. Just got to pull my desk out a little bit. Got it. I'm just trying to show you. Okay. Okay, so I got this unmounted for you. Oh, I tilted my camera really bad. 1 second. Let me fix that for you guys. So yes, this is basically the entire unit right here. There's nothing more to it. So the way this actually mounts to your desk is under here, you can see there's a little connection point between this little thing that is fully adjustable. So if you have, you know, a thin desk, a thick desk, and you have these little prongs, so basically it'll slide through your desk and then you can tighten it up on there. Now this does plug into an existing outlet, so what this is going to allow you to do is it's basically an extension cord for your desk. So you have 3 AC outlets right here. You have a regular USB input or output, and then you have a USB-C as well. So what this is really good for, honestly, is like if you guys work at your desk a lot, which is something that I do. If you guys work from home, there's just a ton of situations where I could see this being beneficial for somebody. Basically, you just put it on your desk, plug it into an existing power outlet that's further away from your desk, and this is going to give you quick and efficient power at your desk. So it's really good for me because I do product reviews, and a lot of the products that I do review, I have to plug in. So Justin actually told me about this. And so basically now what I'm able to do for you guys when I'm doing these reviews is basically just, I don't know how many times I'm going to say basically. Somebody needs to start calling me out on this. Somebody needs to. So what I'm able to do is, I was going to say it again. So what I'm able to do is get this on my desk and then plug stuff in directly. I've also found that this is really beneficial for charging stuff on the fly when you don't want to like reach under your desk or crawl under your desk, depending on the situation that you have at your home. You're able to just plug things in super quickly. It's also a really, really good price for it. It feels super well made. This is an all metal construction around here. The rubber on this feels super, super solid. The bolt feels solid, and this is all very hard plastic. You're able to simultaneously use all of these at once too, which is a really cool added feature that they have built in. They are all individually grounded, as you guys can see here. So if you have a 3-prong, that's not going to be an issue. And one of the things I really like about this one is the fact that you have one AC outlet that's kind of off by itself. So if you guys have a charger, you know, one of the ones that have a big brick, like a laptop charger or anything like that, you're definitely not going to run into any issues by plugging it in over here and then having to try to get something here. You have one off by itself that gives you a little bit room for those bigger chargers. So if you guys work from home a lot, or you guys are at a desk a lot, play video games, whatever it is, this will be beneficial for you. And yeah, I definitely recommend it. This is the Ccei desk power strip, 18 watts fast charging. Super awesome product. I think it's really beneficial for pretty much anybody that sits at a desk. And all right, yeah, so super cool. I just had it mounted under the desk right here. So basically the way it works is it just basically slides right over it, and then you can tighten it down. and it has a big range too. So if you have a super thick desk or whatever it is that you want to mount this to, you're definitely not going to have any issues with that. But for now, we're going to go ahead and switch over to this big old beast right here. Let me lift up my microphone. So this is the EF Ecoflow. Did I say basically again? All right, start a counter because I'm going to forget that I was having an issue with it. So I need somebody to start counting. It's like every week I have a new word that I say way too much. It doesn't basically, like, that's like me saying it literally slides over. Actually was the last time. Yeah, actually, basically, like any words that end in ly. So this is the EF Ecoflow River Pro. I've showed you guys products from this company so many times. I don't see how you guys aren't annoyed with it, because now it's like a tick in my mind that I'm like anticipating me saying it, and it's making myself frustrated that I'm gonna say basically or actually. Family. Most people say as well. Yeah. Anyways, so I've showcased you guys a ton of these EF Ecoflow River products. We're going to do it again today just because they're absolutely awesome. So this is the EF Ecoflow River Pro. To anybody that's new in the stream and hasn't seen this, this is basically just a big, huge version of the portable chargers that you guys have seen at Walmart. You know, the little bricks that charge your phone. But this has a leaps and bounds more features. So as you guys can see right here, it does have this built-on handle. Did I already say it again? Yeah, I have seen the apparently one. I'm so tired of myself. No. Okay. So this is just like your portable power stations that you get at Walmart or wherever it is that you get power stations, but this has a ton of more features. So as you guys can see here, it has this handle on it. On the front, you do have this super, super bright LED. You have a 12-volt charger, and this is going to allow you to charge it with your... I'm basically tired of myself. So you're going to be able to charge this machine through your 12-volt outlet in your car, or charge stuff that runs off of 12-volt outlet or that 12-volt output from this as well. You're going to have fast charge, USB 3.0, 2 USB 2.8s, and then a 100-watt USB-C. I've said this so many times. I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing me say this, but whenever you guys buy a new phone, typically your new charger is going to have 20 to 25 watts, sometimes even less for lower end phones. This is 100 watts. I'm not saying it's going to charge at 100 watts because your phone can only take so many wattage in at once, but this is going to allow you to charge something up to 100 watts. Taking a look on the side right here, 3 individually grounded 120 volt standard AC outlets. So you guys could, I mean, if you think about this, you can have multiple phones charging from the front. You could have a blender. You could have an air fryer. You could have a lamp. I mean, so many charging options. And then taking a look at this far side over here, you got this little flip up. So there are 3 ways to charge this: through the 12 volt that I showed you guys in the front, through your standard 120 volt outlet. So it is USB PD compliant charging. Is that correct? I'm not sure. Justin, fact check me, Mr. Dragon Blogger. And also, one of the coolest things about this is you're going to be able to charge this with a range of different solar panels with this solar panel input right here. So it's a super, super, super handy product. In situations where you're able or you're not able to access electricity, something like this is definitely going to save you. I have run this one through the mud, through the process of putting up the fence in my backyard. We had this running all day. I had it charging 2 phones. The portable speaker that you guys can see right back there. You can turn it on right here, and this does have an app that is compatible with it, and that's going to allow you to basically... no! +2. +2. Okay. That's going to allow you to individually control all of the different outputs or inputs on this. So you can turn it off, you can turn it on. So you could have these running, but say you only want something to charge for an hour and you're not close to this, you can access the app from pretty much anywhere in the world, and you could turn off, say, these front USBs right here if you don't want these actually running. There's actually, don't count that one because that was only the first time. Or you could turn on and off the AC outlets that are on the side right here. I've said this so many times, it kind of sounds like I'm beating a dead horse, and I'm really not. This isn't something that I think you guys should consider wanting. It's something you guys need. You never know when a situation is going to come up that you're going to need a ton of power to be able to run essential household items. Your phones, which is obviously essential in this day and age. Maybe a mini fridge to keep like perishables cool, microwave, air fryer. I mean, there's so many situations where having this power in a situation like an event, an emergency, is going to be beneficial for you. Keeping this in your car would even be really cool. Yeah, so this is the most powerful one in the River line, like Mr. Dragon Blogger said. Yeah, I don't think it's something you guys should want. You guys definitely need something like this, even if it's not this one. But definitely check out one of the products from Ecoflow. They make absolutely astounding products, super well made, tons of battery life. Yeah, so this is the EF Ecoflow River Pro, and I highly recommend this machine right here. It's a beast. And if you guys do pick yourself up one, don't let the small size fool you. These are not light. They're heavy. So we'll go ahead and set that down for this on the side. And we're going to go ahead and switch over to the next product in today's stream. This is the Renfro Shiatsu foot massager. Oh, I love this thing. I need to get it plugged in. It's actually right back there. I had it sitting under my desk for a long time, but I cleaned one day and never put it back. This thing is so awesome. So let's go ahead and switch over to our video tab, and I will get this video loaded up for you guys. I mean, this thing is a beast. Gosh, I love this thing. It works so well, too. And I'm on my feet a lot of the day for work, and this just helps so much at the end of the day.
This Renfro foot massager, calf massager, arm massager, if you wanted it to be that machine. So this thing is an absolute unit. This thing is a monster. So this is exactly like I said it is. This is a foot massager and a calf massager. So the way this thing turns into a calf massager is you could lay this flat on the ground or on your bed and then just set your calves on it. But what you can actually do is wherever you're sitting on a desk, you can adjust this arm.
Oh yeah, and real quick, before we continue on with this video, I forgot to mention in the beginning of the stream, we are doing an Xbox Series X giveaway. Yeah, I'll increase the video volume. We're doing an Xbox Series X giveaway. The secret word this week is just like week one. It's Amber Dragon. One word, Amber Dragon, to get entered for the Xbox Series X or $500 gift card giveaway. So definitely get signed up for that if you haven't already. Awesome prizes regardless if you pick the $500 gift card or the Xbox Series X. So definitely check that out. And we'll go ahead and get back over to the video.
So when you adjust this arm like this, what you're basically going to do is it's going to turn into a stand. It's kind of it's big, and so whenever you set it on the ground, now it is elevated like this, which is absolutely freaking sweet. So it has a ton of rollers on it. So the rollers on it, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't even count them all, and it's the same on this side as well. It also has this really big area too, and if we keep going, you have air intensity. So the side of these will actually inflate. They will inflate and then kind of give you a compression around your calves or your feet, and you can set the intensity. I go all the way up just because I like the pressure that it kind of exerts on my calves or my feet. It feels so nice. And then you have air mode. So what you can do is, say you put your feet in here, you could have the air only squeezing on your heels, or you could have it on the front of your foot, like on the ball of your feet, or everything, which is absolutely awesome too. And then you have,
honestly, just watching me talk about this thing, I'm gonna plug it in right after the stream, put it right back down under my desk. This is so good. Obviously, if you guys are on your feet a lot all day, this is going to help alleviate some of the tension on your feet. But it also kind of gets up onto your upper ankle as well. So if you guys have ankle issues, this can definitely possibly help out with that. obviously. I don't know what it is with words that end in like SLY or LY, but I say them so often. If you guys watch any of my videos that I do, I say it a lot in those too.
Of just your power button here on the side. Let me see if I can plug this in for you guys and kind of show you real quick. All right, so we got it plugged in. It also comes with a remote to where all these settings that are on here, you can control it remotely. So we'll go ahead and power it on. And so now it's on, and we will set the air intensity all the way up so you guys can kind of see how strong the air can get. Up to 4 different modes.
Okay, buy things. You can't point out every LY word. Everyone has to say those at some point in their life. But I do say apparent. I don't say apparently, but I say obviously, and whatever the one is earlier that we were talking about.
Yeah, it's absolutely awesome. It's totally customizable to your preference. And so you can see here.
And I think the reason that I do say those words a lot, thinking about it now, is a lot of like really big time. Justin, you might actually be able to answer this question, but a lot of big time tech reviewers like Unbox Therapy or Linus Tech Tips, I'm pretty sure they have script writers. For us, we just kind of wing it and talk about it. I mean, if we stutter, we just edit that out. But yeah, for us, we just talk about it free-handed, basically. I said it again, but I think they have script writers.
That it's actually inflating all the way through, which is really cool. And what it does is it kind of does this cycle where it compresses and then decompresses. And it might seem like it's going to squeeze your calf off. I promise it's not going to do that. I think it has a sensor built in, for like a pressure sensor, so it knows when to stop, filling up those airbags. So if you guys have been looking to get yourself something like this, I can't recommend this enough. I just got this in yesterday, and my wife steals it from me all the time. I have it set up on my little gaming station here. I just have my feet in it all day, just a foot massage all day. So if you guys have been looking to get yourself one of these, I highly recommend it. Thank you so much to Renfro for sending this. We really appreciate it. This thing is an absolute unit, and I can't recommend it enough.
All right, guys, so that was the Renfro foot massager. I can't recommend it enough. I know I can't show you guys on a stream or explain to you guys on a stream well enough how good it actually works, but it does work super well. Like I said, I had it under my desk for probably a month. Used it pretty much nonstop. I've had 0 issues with it. The heating feature works awesome. The rollers are super powerful, and the air pressure has a ton of different settings on it. So if you guys are like me at all and you guys have feet problems and you just want to basically sit there and just have your feet be massaged, definitely check out this one from Renfro. We're going to move on to a new type of massager. This is the Quart knee massager. I've worked with Quart quite a few times on different products. They make really, really good products. So let's go ahead and check out their knee massager now. Syncom. I have not busy. I have not compared it to the Syncom. Is that like a popular name brand foot massager? Interact.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment here today, and we're going to be taking a look at this awesome knee massager from a company that makes a ton of awesome products in the massage realm named Quart. Now, unboxing this knee massager was very, very simple. It comes with a little instruction manual, very easy to use. You won't even really need that, but we're going to go ahead and jump to the star of the show, which is the knee massager itself. So as you guys can see here, it's got this nice Velcro.
Yeah, that's one thing I didn't really mention in the video for that foot massager we just checked a look at from Renfro, but that one you can use for your calves as well. So you could lay on the ground or put it on your bed, and it has an adjustable lever that can change the angle of the whole massager to whatever suits your needs, and you can just put your calf straight through it, because I mean it does have a pretty wide base, so it's also good for people that have really big feet. You're not going to run into issues with that.
Velcro design all the way around it. The Velcro is really strong, so you're not going to have any problems with this slipping off while you're using it. Controlling this massager is very, very easy. As you can see here on the front, you only have 4 controls, which is going to be your power, your mode, your heat, and your intensity. Very simple to use. There's not a lot of guesswork with it. You just turn it on, choose the heat, choose the intensity, you're good to go. And one thing I want to say about this massager is I really like the look of the red stitching and the padding that goes all the way around it. It just feels really nice and looks really nice. Getting this set up on your knee is very simple. All you want to do is simply just Velcro it around your knee, up above your knee, and then below your knee, if that makes any sense. I know that was kind of hard to follow, but once you get that on, you should be good to go. Now this is AC powered, so you will have to have it plugged in while you're going, but after you do that, you should be
if you're talking about the rollers, it does have those rollers or balls, whatever you want to call them, on the bottom as well. That's mainly where they're at, actually, and then the compression comes in for the ankles. There's a ton of the rollers on the bottom of the Renfro one, actually.
Be good to go. So all you need to do now is just simply press it, turn on the power button, and then choose your heat and intensity. Everything is in color-coded, I guess, levels, you could say, red being the highest. And honestly, I don't really know. I have pretty meaty feet, or not meaty feet. So they're so powerful that sometimes it will almost hurt in a way. If I have the compression on too high and the rollers on too high, it can almost hurt because they dig in. But I usually have it about medium, and it's absolutely perfect. This thing works really well. It gives a ton of compression around this area where I'm showing you now and on top of your knee. It kind of goes in waves, but it definitely does work, and I could see this being really beneficial to some.
And it feels so much better on your calves too than your feet. I mean, I know that it's mostly a foot massager, but putting your calves in there, a good calf massage is unparalleled. It's so nice.
Someone that might have knee aches, day-to-day pains, or anything along those lines. So if you guys have been looking for a new knee massager, check this one out.
All right, guys, so that was the Quart knee massager. I know we basically talked about the foot massager the whole time. This thing works super well. I know a ton of people that have knee issues. My wife is one of them. She uses this, and she loves it. So definitely check this out if you guys have any knee aches or pains or anything like that. It works super, super well, so definitely check that out from Quart. They make awesome products. But on to the next product for today's stream. We're going to be taking a look at this desk that you guys have seen multiple times with me here. This is the Best Year L-shaped gaming desk. Now, I do say I have to have both of mine replaced. Oh, no. Both of your knees? That's rough. I'm sorry, man. I wish you the best of luck with those surgeries. But you guys have seen this desk multiple times. This is the Best Year L-shaped computer gaming desk. This is the 65-inch version, which basically just means from one side. So as you guys can see here, this is an L all the way to the part that's against the wall, and then also the other way around. So it's not 65 each this way, which is one thing that I kind of got confused about. But yeah, so it does say gaming desk because it does have built-in RGB, as you guys can see there, and you guys have seen in my product videos before. It doesn't have to be a gaming desk. You don't have to have the lights on. You don't have to have the extra little stand where my computer sits. It's really just a very awesome desk. So we're going to switch over to the product video for that. But yeah, it works super, super well. It's my daily driver for a desk, if people even consider daily drivers a desk. But yeah, it's super awesome. So let's go ahead and switch over to that video for you guys. Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today I am super excited to showcase to you guys the if you're in any doubt, if it's any consolation that I can give you, I know it's hard to base a purchase, especially one of that price, off of me on Amazon, someone you've never personally met. I can't recommend it enough. I'm not just saying this because they sent it to us to do a review. It works so well. Like I said, I had it under my desk for a month straight before I cleaned and just forgot to put it back under there. And I use it almost constantly while I'm at my desk.
Ryo Gaming Desk by Bestier. This thing looks super awesome online, so let's go ahead and hop in. We'll get it built, set up, and we'll see what this thing's about. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and start getting this thing built up. There's quite a few pieces as you can see there, so let's jump in and get it done. The first thing you're going to want to do is grab one of these leg frames, and you're going to line it up with this little back support bracket, and you're just going to...
So fun fact about this desk, whenever I was building it, I didn't show it to you guys in the video because I don't need to show that part. I built the desk completely backwards. So these little arm things that you're seeing right there, they're supposed to be on the back. I had them completely in the front. So when I got done building it, I had it all in place. Even started putting up all my computer stuff on the desk. And when I sat down at it, my shins were hitting those little metal plates. And I was like, this is stupid. Why would they design it this way? And then I went back to the instruction manual and saw that it was my fault. And I was like, this is stupid. Why would I build it this way?
Screw it in. It's pretty easy. All you'll need is a Phillips head screwdriver. And when you're done, this is what it's going to look like. And then what you want to do after you get one of these set up is you're going to go ahead and jump over to the next one. It will come with included screws that will tell you which screw goes where, so that's not an issue. And then...
Oh, did he? Yeah, I had to... And to get to this point, I already had the actual desk part on, the tabletops, and getting back to the point where you have to switch it around, you can't just switch it because of the way that those legs sit. You have to almost go back to the beginning. I was so frustrated with myself.
Once you're done, you'll see that you have these set up just like that. Alright, and continuing on, what you're going to do now is you're going to grab one of these cross support bars. What these cross support bars are going to do is they're going to allow a flat surface for the actual tabletop to lie on. It will come with screws like I showed you earlier, so just go...
You know, speaking of desks and stuff like that, I really want to go to an IKEA one day. I know you can order everything online, but I want to see it all in person. Do you guys have any IKEAs near you? And if you do, let me know if IKEAs are what they're cracked up to be.
Go ahead and grab the right screws and get it screwed in. One thing you want to make sure when you're screwing this in is you want these holes facing up. If you don't have those up, then you're going to run into issues later. For now, right here on the other side, you're going to leave those unhooked. And now what we're going to do is we're going to grab this little half oval triangle shaped bracket thing, and we're going to line them up with the holes on the unscrewed side that we just did, because what this is going to do is it's going to allow it to penetrate through that little triangle frame, and when you're done with that, this is what it should look like. And one thing you want to make sure that I did wrong is make sure those little feet that are sticking out are on the bottom and not the top of that little triangle frame. So now we're ready to go ahead and get the...
I did order one thing from IKEA one time. It was really, really cheap. I probably have it sitting around here, but it was basically just a tabletop without legs. It was legitimately like $9. Super cheap. But better quality for $9 than I guess you could get elsewhere.
Wood tabletop pieces, and we're going to go ahead and put those on the table that we just built. So once you get those lined up, make sure that the holes are facing down, because that's what we're going to screw into to align it with the frame. And you want to make sure you have no gaps whenever you're putting it on top of the frame. Otherwise, you'll just run into issues tightening them later. Those longer screws you just saw are going to go on the long sections, and these short little screws are going to screw into the little triangle section right here. And then once you have those all screwed in, we're getting real close and we're almost done. So one thing that we're going to do now is we're going to install a little cup holder and the headset stand right here. This also comes with included screws. And what you want to do is just find the holes on the left side of the table.
Yeah, I moved as well, and I couldn't. There was no IKEA after I moved.
And then go ahead and screw it in. And once you've got those screwed in, you're going to see right here that it's very stable, and I think it adds a nice feature to it. So we found a good spot for it, so let's go ahead and come back here in a second, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. And as you can see here, we got everything set up, and right off of the bat, guys, honestly, this desk looks...
It definitely... My desk is definitely not that clean right now. You guys can see the little hole right down there. I promise that is not from me kicking that in a rage. I used the wall too much to push myself away from the desk on my chair, because I have a rolling chair, and you have to kind of like, you have to push your way away. And one day I pushed away and just my foot just went straight through the wall.
really, really awesome. I really love the wood grain texture on this. I really like the RGB LED underlights that kind of light it up and add a nice little ambience to the desk. I think it looks really clean, really simplistic, but modern at the same time. As you can see here, the cup holder works awesome. It doesn't quite fit these little round cups that you might see everywhere, but it works pretty cool nonetheless. And then your headset stand right there is just a nice added addition. We'll hop back over to the wood grain texture just so you can get an up close shot of what it looks like. I think it looks really nice. And this is a gaming desk, so what would a review
We could probably
be if I
get you
didn't
that
turn off
link.
the lights and show you the RGB. The RGB pattern that comes with this comes with a bunch of different modes, and I think this thing looks really awesome. This desk has been sturdy. It's been really easy to build. It's been easy to operate out of, and I highly recommend it. So if you guys want to check this thing out, like I said just now, I highly recommend it. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and get back to my gaming session, and I will see you guys on the next video. See you guys later.
Yeah, guys, please don't come in here trolling. We appreciate it, but please don't. Jimmy, welcome to the stream. Yeah, guys, that was the Best Year L-shaped computer desk. Highly recommend it. Super awesome desk. Super good price for everything that you get with it. Yeah, definitely check that out if you guys have been looking for a new desk. Loki, welcome to the stream, man. It's nice to see you. We're going to switch over to another product that I use daily and probably could not go without now. It's a part of my nightly routine, and this is the Weebie Top Smart Nightstand. This thing is super, super cool. So let's go ahead and get that video loaded up for you guys. Just 1 second. I need to get another one of these from my wife because she's so jealous that I have this one. You guys really want to watch this video. This thing is so cool. I didn't even know they made like nightstands with all of these features, but once I found out, I was like, yep, I'm definitely checking this out. Yeah, they're so nice. They're so nice. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger, and today I wanted to showcase to you guys the NST1 nightstand from Weebie Top.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the Weebie Top more in detail and see some of the features and benefits that it provides.
And I really like
one of the first things that I'm
reviews.
going to...
We have a sunroom, and it has like our string lights and like brick walls in there. I really need to do all my reviews in there. It's a really nice aesthetic. ST1 nightstand from Weebie Top.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the
PC
Weebie Top
Phil, what's
more
up,
in
man?
detail and see some of the features and benefits that it provides. One of the first things that I'm going to tell you guys about is that this nightstand comes in black or white.
For some reason, I really love brick walls. All my life to this day, my dream is to live in like a loft. Like not a small loft, not like a New York City loft, but like a relatively big loft that has like brick walls. I love the aesthetic that it gives. I want to live in a loft so bad, or a cabin, either one of the two.
White. As you see here, we have the white version of it. It also has built-in Bluetooth speakers, which we will be testing on later in the video. On the front panel here, you'll see that you have two regular 3-prong outlets, and then you will also have two USB ports. On the top, you will also have wireless charging. And then underneath, you have a light that will automatically turn on when it recognizes motion.
So you guys could kind of see right there, that little panning shot. Before I had my MP202, my automatic pan tilt head, all of these like panning shots or tilting shots, those are all me doing it manually. And each time I do one of those shots, it probably takes me 15 tries to get one that's not too shaky.
A light that will automatically turn on when it recognizes motion. Installing the feet on this is really easy. Locate this at the bottom. You're going to take one of the legs and you're simply...
And this right here, this was actually the only setup required. It comes with the whole entire like box part of it built already, and then all you have to do is just screw these in and then it's set up. That's it.
Just going to screw it in. This would be the only assembly required. This nightstand also has a wood grain texture on it that I think makes the nightstand.
Well, you have to plug it
out.
in as well.
And on the front panel of the NST1, it has this brushed aluminum look over the faceplate, and I think that also makes this nightstand look very nice. And under the front panel of the NST1, you have this little storage area, which actually perfectly fits
$50 off right now. That's such a shame that it's not available. $50 off. So if that $50 off coupon if it comes back in stock, we might be able to check up with them to see when. But if it comes back in stock, don't hesitate to get this for yourself. I promise you guys will love this thing.
15.6-inch laptop, but you guys could obviously use this for whatever you see fit. Being that there are features with this nightstand that require power, it does have a...
Oh, you were talking about... Sorry, earlier whenever you said not in stock, I think you were talking about the chair that James did. Okay, yes, okay, this is $50 off right now, and it's in stock. Definitely get this for your guys, for yourself. It's so nice.
A standard 3-prong power adapter that you will need to plug in order to utilize all of those features. So let's go ahead and get this nightstand set next to my bed. I'm sitting it next to my bed. My bed isn't very high, but as you can see, it does sit a little bit lower, so just take that into consideration. We'll go ahead and test out the wireless charging. And as you see here, it works. My favorite feature easily of this nightstand is whenever you step down on the ground in the middle of the night, it'll automatically shine this light on.
I don't even use that feature. The only reason I don't use this, and if you guys do get this, I would recommend not using it if you guys have dogs, because anytime your dog gets up and walks around, which my dog does every night, he has like 10 or 15 different positions he goes and lays to before he finally picks one he likes. It goes off every single time your dog walks by it.
On the ground. This is going to be great for me whenever I wake up at 3 a.m. to go get Oreos. As I said earlier, there are normal plugins and USB plugins in the front.
Yeah, that's a good observation.
Now, these are going
Justin,
to work
that's
independently of the power button, so you don't need to have the power button turned on. That is right here. But in order to get the speakers and the light underneath to work, you will need this power button turned on. So let's go ahead and get that power button turned on now. And then we'll jump over and get our phone paired to the Bluetooth speakers. So on your Bluetooth enabled device, you'll want to just go into your Bluetooth settings and you'll see Weebie top will pop
Yeah,
up.
and you guys could see, I'll come back to where we're at now, but you guys could see with that light, it is pretty much immediate. I mean, it comes on the minute it sees. Yeah, this would be good for like an entryway maybe. It's a little bit short for an entryway, but it comes on
My favorite feature
immediately.
easily of this nightstand is whenever you step down on the ground in the middle of the night, it'll automatically
super
shine
good
this
sensing
light
on that
the
light.
ground. That is speakers. It prompt you and ask you for a passcode, as you can see popping up on the screen right now. And the passcode for this is actually going to be 8888. Again, 8888. You'll just hit pair and you'll see that you're connected. So let's go ahead and test out the speaker volume. I have my iPhone set to about half volume, as you can see.
I believe we actually had to, they probably changed it by now, but in the instruction manual they didn't have the code for the Bluetooth pairing. So I thought I was losing my mind. Like, it's not even supposed to have a code. But yeah, it's 8888.
See there? Let's go ahead and take a listen.
So that one there, that's our fat boy. That's Ninja. So we called him Ninja because if you look at his eye markings, whenever he was a puppy, the white little gap between his eye markings wasn't there. I mean, it was very faintly there, but it grew in thicker. So it looked like he had a ninja mask on at all times. It was awesome. So day one, we named him Ninja. And now he's not a really good ninja. He's too fat. I mean, unless there's lore about fat ninjas, then no. But yeah, he wouldn't make a good ninja. But can we get a round of applause for how absolutely adorable that dog is? I know everyone thinks their dog is adorable, but that dog right there, look at him. Look at that face. Alright guys, so that was the Weebie Top nightstand. If you guys have been looking for a new nightstand, I can't recommend this one enough. I use it every single night. I could not go without it. the fact that I'm able to charge my work phone from the chargers that are in the front, as well as charging my phone wirelessly. I just set it down right there every single night. Set it and forget it, as people say. It's awesome. We're going to go ahead and switch over to the next product. This awesome, I don't know why I said it like that. I feel like I'm on autopilot talking to you guys sometimes. We're going to switch over to this Lamical cell phone stand. I don't know. The brand is Lamical. Oh, the Lamical. Is the brand Lamical? I feel like Lamical is a... Yeah, definitely. All right, so let's get this. Yeah, these look cool. These would be really good for a desk. Lamical is the brand. I feel like Lamical is also an adjective, is it not? Like it's a description or something like that.
James here with a quick unboxing showcase of a new product, guys. This is from Lamical. This is their DPO3 phone stand. Now, this is kind of a cool stand. We're going to pull it open. We're going to kind of show you guys this as we go, right? So first you have the user manual if you guys need that. It is there. Then you have the actual phone holder with the tripoding section that can actually move up and down on the pole
maybe not.
to where you need it. Then you open it up and you'll have the base. And on the bottom of this you'll have a pole. Now, to connect.
All right, guys, we're going to take a brief intermission. If you guys come back in, let's see, it's roughly 9:08 my time right now. If you guys want to take about a 15-minute break from this stream, we should get to the part where he's showcasing the product, just so you guys know.
This up, just really, literally, grab the right side. Make sure you're on the channels. There are channels, so make sure you're on the channels. And I'll kind of bring this over to you. Hopefully you guys can see there's some channels in there. There's some channel grooves on here. So pretty much you just line them up, right?
Justin, how's the base on this thing? Is it pretty sturdy, or does it have a nice heavy base on it, so where it's not, wobbly?
Push it in, you're good to go. So it will sit like that. You guys can move it up and down if you guys really need to. There is a button that'll help move it better. Up and down, positioning. Now you can put your phone on here just like that, right? You can put it sideways if you guys want it sideways. You can actually tilt the mechanism as I drop my phone on purpose, but you can tilt it so you get more of an angle, adjustments, all that good stuff. Now down here is a nice width hole right here. This is so you can put your charging cable through to keep your phone charged while using it. Nice device, holds it well. I'm holding a Samsung S22 with the case in here. There is still plenty of room. There's a nice non-slip grip there. Plus inside here, there's some nice non-slip grip right there. Very cool. Actually, really cool phone mount, guys. Definitely worth it if you guys are trying to use it to watch stuff while you're getting ready, or just need a chat screen or something on your desk at all times. This will work. Again, this is from Lamical. This is their desk mount, guys. This is their DPO3 phone stand for the desk, tables, and all that. Thanks for checking out this video, and have a great one, guys.
All right, guys, so that was the Lamical cell phone stand. As you guys could see from James' video, worked super well. Besides him dropping his phone, that's not a problem with the stand. That's James being James. No, I'm just kidding. No, yeah, so definitely check that out if you guys are looking for a new stand. I could see it being really awesome for, a desk, honestly. I mean, there's really no other application for it. A tabletop counter, anything like that. Just a nice, super simple stand. Definitely check that out if you guys have been looking for something like that. We're going to switch over to the next product in today's carousel. This is the Deco Pro 128-piece general tool set. This tool set is super cool. I'm getting really close to having a video done for this. I just got to edit it, and hopefully I can have a better video for you guys than what I'm going to show you guys now. But let's go ahead and switch back over to the video and check this tool set out. We're going to check out this Deco Pro 128-piece tool set. This does come in metric, which I actually prefer over Ccei. So we're going to go ahead and check this out. All right. So super strong case. It's a very thick, hard plastic. You have this soft touch material on your handle up here, and then you're obviously going to have your latches. I have not opened this, so we are going to go ahead and just open it live for you guys. Maybe. All right, yeah, there we go. Got it open. And so as you guys can see here, super large tool set. Comes with a lot of standard tools. We'll go ahead and stand up so you guys can see this a little bit better. You got your little foam padding to protect these tools. So you're going to have a hammer right here. It's got a soft touch material on it. Hammer feels really nice. It's not too heavy. Go ahead and put that back. You're going to have a few different bit sets with kind of a flexible holder. Yeah, so you have two of those, as you guys can see right here. You have two of those. We'll go ahead and push that back in. You have your ratchet. This also feels super strong. Dual motion as well for loosening and tightening. Go ahead and put that back. All right, so you have a bunch of different sockets here, and size all the way up to 21 millimeters. Pretty cool there. You have a few specialty sockets. Then you're going to have, oh, this is cool that they sent this. You're going to have like a little box with some screws and some drywall anchors. Yeah, PC Phil, that's actually a really good point. It would be a great tool set to just kind of throw in your trunk and to have at all times, especially for the price too. Just throw it in the back of your trunk, set it and forget it, and once you hopefully never need it, you'll have it. So that's just handy to have if you guys need to like hang paintings or anything like that. Okay. I need to get a second camera, guys, like ASAP, so I can have a product cam in a place just to basically show you guys products with my hands in the video. Up here, you're going to have a 10-foot measuring tape, has a little handle on it, soft touch material around the side, locking as well. Go ahead and put that back. You guys have... Yeah, you can tell that this is actually the camera I'm using for my product cam. There's a big difference in the camera that I have now as opposed to my product cam. I mean, this Osbot Tiny 4K is awesome. A bunch of different wrenches here in metric. The wrenches feel really nice. They've got Deco branding on them, and they almost have like this material on them that's like kind of like grip. It's not just metal, it has a grip material on it. TWB, it honestly wouldn't surprise me if there was a tape measure with some type of built-in Wi-Fi for like app measurements or something like that. Something along those lines where you take a measurement and it logs it and you can put a name to the measurement so you know what you're buying or whatever. I bet that exists. So we'll go ahead and put that back. You guys are going to have your Allen keys here. You're going to have precision bits as well. So precision screwdrivers, this is great if you guys work on computers or smaller electrical devices or mechanical devices. There we go. Yeah, everything's built really nice on here. You're also going to have a screwdriver that you can add in those bits that I talked about earlier. Soft touch material all the way around that. Let's go ahead and keep going. You have your crescent wrench right here and a pair of needle nose pliers. So this is a really, really complete set. Just go ahead and take a look at one of these sockets right now. Sockets feel super sturdy, super strong. I mean, it is metal, so it's going to feel strong regardless. But yeah, guys, definitely check out the Deco Pro. Great deal. Great deal. Full tool set. You're going to be able to get basically everything you need to around the house done with just this one tool set. Go ahead and close it up for you guys here. Close it up. Super strong latches. Thank you, Deco, for sending this out. I'm definitely going to be using this around the house, and I might even carry it with my like in my work car too. Super nice. Yeah, definitely the wrong one. Alright guys, so that was Deco Pro 128 piece tool set. PC Phil had a really great idea for that. That would be really good for having in your car. I mean, it's a really great tool set for pretty much anywhere you need tools. But throwing that in your car, especially for the price right now, almost 15% off, definitely check that out. We're going to go ahead and switch over to a live unboxing for today on this Synkwire bike phone mount holder. I don't actually have a bike to test this with, so when I film the review, I'm probably just going to have to get a bar or something because I don't even own a bike. But yeah, let's go ahead and switch over to the product cam, guys. So we'll go ahead and get this out of the way just to make sure you guys can still hear me. All right, so I'm kind of whited out right now. You guys can't really see, but this is the box right here. Synkwire always has really easy packaging. Let me just go ahead and get this open real quick. Get kind of some of this stuff out of the way from you guys. Have a little handy dandy knife. Where's the box? All right, so unboxing it right here, as you guys can see, it has everything just immediately right in the box. This looks like the part that is actually going to mount to your bike. So you have multiple points right here, so where you can open this up, and this feels, it's not all metal. You can tell it's really well made. It's a very hard plastic that I can tell right off of the bat. But yeah, so that's super easy to adjust. So obviously all you would have to do is basically just grab your bar. I'll use this knife as an example, and then you would basically just have to tighten this down on it. This is probably the worst idea I've ever had, using a knife to do this. But as you guys can see there, that's pretty much how it's going to work. You can clamp it on your tripod pole. Yeah, that's actually good. Oh, messed up the camera, I believe. Oh, no, I didn't. So yeah, that's the part that's actually going to mount to your bike. Super well made. This is going to be the part that actually mounts to the holder of it. Continuing on in the unboxing, you're going to have a little instruction manual right here. It's in multiple languages, so that's pretty cool. And then right here, you're going to have the main portion. And Synkwire makes very, very, very high quality products. So as you guys can see right here, this is the whole thing. Ultimately, the way this is going to work is you're going to unlock it like that. It comes all the way off. You don't want it all the way off. You're going to push this all the way in until it clicks, and then you can tighten this down. You cray TWB. Yeah. So you have the unlock and lock switch position right here. So this is the unlock. So that's going to allow you to actually put your phone in there. So let's go ahead and test that out. And I imagine for a bike mount, this is going to be built a little bit stronger than your average, phone mount, because if you're riding a bike, obviously you're going to have a lot of, movement and bumps. So once you have it in there, even without locking it, I can already tell that this is super, super solid. Now what you can do is you can lock it. So basically this is not going to move while this is locked. Then you would just have to put this on your handlebar. And as you guys can see right there, you have a bike mount ready to go. This is all metal right here, as you guys can see on the back. This feels super, super solid. I wish I rode bikes so I could test this. This might actually even be good for a motorcycle too, because this is built super well. There's obviously handlebars on motorcycles, tons of bars on motorcycles, honestly. So this wouldn't only be good for a bike. I could picture somebody using this for a motorcycle. The cool thing about this is whenever you put your phone in it, even if it somehow were able to slip out a little bit, there's actually little indentions in here to keep it kind of in this little slot. So if it came this way, it's going to hit this lip before it falls out. If it goes left or right, there's a lip on the side as well that's going to cause it to not fall out. So if you guys ride bikes a lot, or you guys have a motorcycle and you're looking for you're watching a YouTube video while you're watching a Dragon Blogger product review while you're driving down the road on a motorcycle or your bike. But if you guys do ride bikes or motorcycle, I could see how this would be really beneficial, really easy to use. Like for those fitness apps, definitely check this out if you guys have been looking for something like this. It feels super well made, super nice product by Synkwire. All of their products are really awesome. Definitely give this a check out. And let me see if I can. So I unlocked it, and there we go. Yep. That is super well made, and this is all rubber right here, the soft touch material. I really like that it has those indentions, so even if this were to come loose, like if it were to come unlocked, you don't really have to worry about your phone falling out because it has all of these lips built into it right here. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and switch over to the next product. We're going to take a look at this Amazing Force matte black kitchen faucet. This thing is super, super cool. If this is the one that Demetrius did, I have seen this before. It's really, really nice. This is a super sweet kitchen faucet. Yeah, definitely. And just a heads up before we switch over to this video, we're getting close to the end of the stream. We are giving away an Xbox Series X giveaway. You will need a secret word this week to enter that giveaway. Xbox Series X or a $500 Amazon gift card giveaway. The secret word this week to get entered into that giveaway is going to be Amber Dragon. One word, Amber Dragon. Oh, wrong. So let's go ahead and check out this kitchen faucet.
Hey everyone, my name is Demetrius and I'm going to be going over this kitchen faucet made by Amazing Force. Amazing Force comes out with 3 colors. It has the gold, it has the brushed nickel silver, and it also comes in this matte black, as you can see right here. This faucet is a pull down faucet. It has a high arc 360 degree swivel spout. It has a flexible hose, supply full range, and all the hoses at the bottom, like I said, it has like the cold water, the hot water, pretty much colored for you.
And Justin, if you could check your Discord while we're watching this video.
And then the on switch is right here. You just simply just pull that to you, and then on the bottom, you know, it shows you blue and red for hot and cold. Like I said, it also has this 2 setting modes, which is for the stream and the spray. Stream for filling water, and then the spray for a strong cleaning, wash and rinse, like throughout your sink or dishes. And then you have this piece right here, which is going to be used for that long hose right there, the black hose, which I'll show you later in the video. And it also comes with this deck plate. You can use this faucet with a 3-hole sink if you have one, and that deck plate will cover those other 2 holes that you have in there. Either way, it's the best and still usable for a single and for a triple hole in your thing. So this one right here is my silver sink of before, and I'm gonna show you how to remove that like that. And then you would just
nice. Did he do this editing right there? Did he do that, Justin? That's cool.
Put on the deck plate and then stick that hose right in there. And then the pieces you're going to put on the bottom, which I'm going to show you, is just going to be this piece right here. And the washer goes underneath there too. The deck plate pretty much would just go on top, as you can see.
I think my cat wants in the room. While you guys are finishing this video, I'm going to grab my cat so you guys can see how big he is.
You have this black piece right here. It has 2 screws. You remove those screws. And then you replace both sides of that on top of that black cord right there. And that piece right there will connect to that gray piece what I'm pointing at. Pretty plain and simple, and pretty much that's it. Here's the aftermath of the installment. Good sink, and it
yeah, me too. Ed.
Really, really good, really quiet.
Oh, the camera kind of followed me,
in that
didn't it?
360, and has that magnet, which is a clamp right back in, and it has those 2 modes where you can spray for filling up some water, and then you also have that stream right here, where you can just spray down. It has that high pressure to clean all the dishes and stuff like that. With this sink, you know, it's a pull-out sink, and I highly recommend this matte black faucet by Amazing Force.
We were having a good time, man.
Great product, and I love it. Thank you.
All right, guys, so that was the Amazing Force matte black kitchen faucet. Thank you to Demetrius from Dragon Bloggers, our newest member for Dragon Bloggers, for doing that video. Super awesome work. He's a great addition to the Dragon Blogger family. If you guys have been looking for a new... He attacks everything, man. He attacks me. I live in constant fear in my own house. Yeah, he's a psychopath. But But yeah, definitely check out that kitchen faucet. That's going to save you a ton of money from like going to Lowe's or Home Depot to get pretty much the same product. Super nice kitchen faucet. As you guys can see there, it was pretty easy to install. Yeah, definitely check that out. We're going to go ahead and switch over to the next product in today's stream, and that is this XT 8-inch chef's knife. I have shown you guys this knife so many times. We have to show it to you guys again, just because it works so well. Half off, $70.99. So right now you guys can get that kitchen faucet for $35 basically. That's crazy. But yeah, back onto this let me unlock this. Back onto this XT chef's knife. This is a super sharp knife, super well made, and a really good price at $25. I've showed you guys this many times before. You guys have seen it with all of my potatoes. Basically, I've used this to cut all my potatoes. We use it every day in the kitchen for meal preps, and it's held up super well for $25. I'm not just saying this because I got this to do a review. This has actually held its sharpness better than like high-end knives that I've purchased in the past. So it's absolutely crazy that it's such a good deal on $25 right now. We're going to go ahead and switch over to the video for this knife just for the last portion of our stream. I believe this actually is the last product for today's. Yes, it is. 10% on the knife, so 10%, $2.50 off, so $22.50. I mean, you really can't beat it. You really can't. Oh, wrong tab. But let's go ahead and get into this video. We are going to be taking a look at an absolutely awesome chef's knife. I've already used this thing. It's absolutely awesome. So we're going to be switching over to the... Yeah.
I don't know how to say this. XT, EXTTE. This is a professional 8-inch chef's knife. And I wanted to basically not open this yet. I wanted to show you guys what it looks like when you open this, because the presentation of this knife is absolutely awesome. All right, so as you guys can see here, all jokes aside, basically this is the knife here. It's presented really well. It's a little bit dirty because I have tested it first. You kind of have this little branding right here, the XT branding, and we'll go ahead and take this knife out now and kind of show you guys around the knife. So this is an 8-inch chef's knife.
Cindy,
this
does
knife
not
is
come with a sharpener.
super sharp. Taking a look here, you have this wood grain handle right here. Absolutely looks awesome. It's like this dark oak finish almost in a way with this gold little trim piece around
this
it.
is Groot,
and one of the things that I noticed about this is, being that I am a certified culinary specialist, balance in a knife when you're using them for a long time actually means a lot. And this thing is actually balanced really well. So the balance on this knife is super awesome. This is not the knife's fault. This is my fault. But having a balanced knife is actually going to basically decrease your workload. Not that your workload is heavy when you're cutting stuff, but a balanced knife is definitely going to help you out a lot. We're going to go ahead and grab the knife here. And
to those of you guys that might be confused, we will not be testing the knife with Groot. So none of that.
You guys can see I have it right here. Super awesome design, but let's see how well it works. So, fingers in, guys. You always want to have your fingers in, so if you do cut, you're not going down onto your fingers, you're sliding across them. So fingers in, and we'll just do a nice little chop right there. I absolutely gave no pressure to that. Super strong. And so as you guys can see here, nice even slices. Super sharp, and we'll just kind of go a little bit faster here for you guys. And as you can see, this knife has absolutely zero problems cutting through this raw potato. Super sharp.
All right, guys, so that was the XT 8-inch chef's knife. As you guys can see right here, we use it all the time. I actually stole this from my wife earlier when she was cooking dinner to do a review on it. That's why it has all the food stains. I completely took it from her. She had to use a different knife. This is her favorite knife. It's my favorite knife. Like I said before earlier, I'm not just saying this because we got this to do a review. This works better than some high-end knives that I've gotten at, say, like Bed Bath & Beyond or other places online. This knife works super well. It's super well made. So if you guys have been looking for a new daily driver in the kitchen, if you guys cook a lot, definitely check out this XT 8-inch chef's knife. Super awesome, super well made. We are going to go ahead and wrap up today's stream with our giveaway one more time. Yeah, no potato. Does it have a blue hue to it? It does not. I think you're seeing a reflection of my monitor. And also I kind of have a poster in the background that is blue. But no, it does not have a blue hue to it. It's just standard metal. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and switch over. We are giving away an Xbox Series X giveaway. The Bills. Yeah, let's go ahead and show you this poster since I can do that. Stephon Diggs. You can't hate on Stephon Diggs, man. I know even if you're not a Bills fan, you know he's one of the best in the league right now. But yeah, we're doing an Xbox Series X or $500 gift card giveaway. Go ahead and get entered in that. The secret word this week to get entered is Amber Dragon. One more time, Amber Dragon, to get entered in that. So what I want you guys to do now is just go ahead and make sure you're entered in for our $5 Amazon gift card giveaway. We should be giving away 2 of those, and I believe everybody's ready. It looks like it. So Justin's going to go ahead and draw those. You kind of point this down. Oh no, my. Don't forget my Tater Nate blanket. Who won the Tater Nate blanket, by the way, or the custom blanket? Who was that? I can't remember. It was last week for sure. I just can't remember who won that. Evans, that's right. Have you gotten that yet? Or what did you choose for it? Sorry, I kind of spaced out there, just reading the comments. I think we are ready for the drawing for today's stream. Lori B, congratulations on the $5 Amazon gift card. Lori B, you have won the $5 Amazon gift card. She had no love for the potatoes. Yeah, we're basically ready right now. Oh my gosh, my cat is a psycho. Really? Yeah, I'm more from the Albany area, but it's cool to see another New Yorker. Renamed loser, are you in here? Oh, and the Finger Lakes? Okay. Congrats. Buy things sometimes. All right, guys. So if you guys are not following, go ahead and hit that follow button now. We're doing a ton of awesome giveaways. Xbox Series X. The code word for that to get entered this week is going to be Amber Dragon. We do tons of giveaways all the time, showcase awesome products, and we just have a good time here at this stream. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I will see you guys on Wednesday. I will not be streaming Friday, but we will be seeing you guys again Wednesday, and I'll see you guys on the next stream. Later.